Hello, everybody. Hello, Heather. Hello, anyone who's watching. Today is a sad day for at least some of us. Today marks 4 years of someone who's very special to us, Heather and I, of their passing. Maybe I will go into details in another video, but this video I wanted to commemorate her. This video I wanted to talk about her, because I wish people could have known her more like Heather and I did. Her name was Andrea. Andrea was like my best friend. She always knew how to calm me down, how to make me smile. She always knew when I was lying about my feelings, so she would always make sure that I was okay. I was actually here when she passed. I was here at my university. So today is kind of harder for me. Today, I know I don't recommend this, but for mental reasons, I'm probably going to skip one of my classes today and try to do something that might make me happier. Also, I'm dressed up because part of it is for her and part of it is for myself. I wrote a poem. It's probably not the greatest of my poems, but I'll probably be sharing a lot of my poems on, a crap ton of poems. And I'll probably be sharing them later in a different video. I might make one today, but I made a poem for her, and I want you guys to listen. Not hearing, I want you to actually transfer what I'm saying, and listen carefully to what I'm saying. Okay. Andrea, I miss your smile, I miss your advice. I miss how strong you were. I miss how you made me feel. You made me feel alive. For once, I didn't feel like a freak. I felt safe in your presence. The bullies wouldn't hurt me. Bruises and sharp words wouldn't hit me. You were my guardian angel. Now, you are gone. Can't remember your voice and how it used to soothe my aching heart. I can't remember everything you said. I can't remember your true smile. It's been 4 years. You would have been in college or raising horses in Texas. I would be able to hear your voice. I would be able to create with you. More memories would have been made. You would have met all my boyfriends and scare them off with your protection. You always knew best for me. I wish I still had your guidance. I feel lost without you. I wish I could hear your voice, hug you, tell you how much you mean to me, and be able to say goodbye to you one last time. So that was my poem. Again, I'll probably be sharing more on the channel. But I remember that day like it was yesterday. Like today, this 4 years, I can still remember everything. I don't remember what I wore, but I remember exactly how things happened. I remember I was here for a jazz fest, and I saw one of my friends from camp, and that was great. And I got to hang out with him, and I had no problem. By that point, I didn't have cellular data that I used for my phone, so I could figure out what's going on. So I went home, and I posted on Facebook, "Oh, I had a great day with seeing my friend Austin." And then I posted it, not seeing what was going on. And then I looked on Facebook, just like I normally did on every day, and there's mass messages saying her last name. Rest in peace. I got confused. So I posted, "What's going on?" And one of my friends who lives in Florida had to tell me that she died, and her little brother and her mom, that they died. I don't want to go into details right now of how they died, but they died. And it's not something that I want anybody to have to deal with how they died. And I remember I was crying. I couldn't stop crying. I kept crying for hours and hours on end. I kept on screaming out, why was it her? I wish it was me. I could have done something. Why her? Why couldn't it have been me? Over and over and over again. My little brothers were there, and they saw me sobbing. And all they did was hug me, because they didn't know what was going on. I had to call my mom and tell her what happened, because she went to high school with my best friend's mom. And I had to cry to her. I had to call her while I was crying my eyes out, complete and utter tears, and tell her, trying to get it out, because all you could hear was mumbling and sobbing. She then she cried with me for a little bit, and then she called my neighbors to tell them to come pick me and my little brothers up. They hugged us for a while, and we went to their house. And I stopped crying for a little bit, and then I just said, I'm gonna go back home, keep them here, they don't need to see me. And they nodded, and I went back home, and then I continued to cry. My friend had to call me, because I made a post on Facebook, and I'm gonna look it up real quick. And she saw it, and she had to Skype me for 4 hours just to try to get me to stop. She actually goes to school here with me, and I should actually thank her for it. But I posted what happened 4 years ago. I can't believe it. One of my good friends died. Andrea died. And I felt so sick to my stomach. I wanted to claw my eyes out and just cry. I felt pain before in my heart, and I still do at times. But there's no pain that was greater than that. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing. I felt like I lost everything. She was my best friend. She was my guardian angel. And I didn't get to tell her how I felt about her. And it makes me feel terrible that I never got to say anything. I wish I could see her one last time. Just to tell her in person how much she meant to me. And how important she was in my life. Because I never got to say that to her. She helped me so much, and I wish I could have helped her. I wish I'd done more to help her. I wish there was a way that I could just go back in time and stop what happened. Whether that means I would be the one dying, or anything. I would do anything for her. I miss her so much. And it's hard for people to understand what happened. It's so hard. And I'm trying not to cry. But I've been trying to recover for the past few years of what happened. And it's still hard. There's some good that has happened through what happened. She made me a blanket back in 8th grade. I actually have it with me. I'm not going to show it. I'll show you in a different video. But because it's kind of all up in my bed and I don't want to go grab it. And she made it for me. And I sleep with it all the time. It's like my safety blanket now. Something that we, like, you know, a safety blanket, something that we would have as kids. Like a little, like, something that we got when we were younger and you always had it around. That blanket became my safety blanket. I get better sleep with it. There's only 2 ways I get better sleep. And that's with that blanket, and if I'm in someone's arms, and I can hear their heartbeat. Which sounds really creepy, but there's only specific people for that one. And that sounds even more creepy. It's hard to explain. But that has helped me at least knock myself out and not have any dreams or nightmares. When I don't sleep with it, though, that's when I have nightmares. And I can't help but freak out and almost scream and freak the people out that I'm with. It's hard. But I'm hoping I've become something she could be proud of. I'm hoping she's looking down at me and smiling at what I've done. With that blanket, we made a donation to the Golden House for her situation. It's under her name, and we do it every year, just around her death. It always makes me smile, knowing that that story impacted people so that we could donate blankets and things that people need for situations like that. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. There's a lot more that could be said. Truly, there could be. But for this sake, and to try not to cry in the video, I think it's best for me to probably stop it soon. I might bring it up later, but just today is kind of tough for Heather and I. We talked last night, saying what was going on. We both think the same way. It's like it was yesterday. I can still remember what happened that day, what we were doing. I think it's something I'll always remember. I hope I remember. Because she was such a strong person in my life. And I'll always want to remember her for what she's done. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day, whoever might be watching. I hope you understand that I might be not posting videos for a little bit because of this. I'm going to try to keep on posting videos. But anyways, have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. I love you all.